Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Braun. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers, just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Well, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out! This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it!
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it. No! Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, AJ Lee.
The atmosphere inside this arena for this one is absolutely insane, guys.
And if you think this is insane, just wait until this thing kicks into high gear. You ain't seen nothing yet.
It's boss time!
Why do you always say that, Cole? It's not
And
boss
her
time.
opponents,
It's always
first,
someone else's time.
from Boston,
Sasha Banks is a
Massachusetts,
habitual spotlight
Sasha
stealer.
Banks.
She fights to make it to the top just like every other superstar.
And look, there's nothing wrong with trying to make the light shine on you, but there are other women in the locker room in WWE. Banks is a glory hog. Sasha would wait in line for a refrigerator to open. She's that addicted to the spotlight.
She's good, though. You should get one of those rings that say Graves on it like Sasha has.
I'll pass.
Here comes the Kiwi!
Don't let the appearance fool you. Dakota Kai will kick your face clean off your head.
From Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
You know what I love about Dakota Kai is that She's such an incredibly humble competitor, but then you see her in the ring and you can't help but become a huge fan of the passion and fire she has when she competes.
As much as I hate to agree with you, Byron, Dakota Kai is the kind of girl that will disarm you with a smile and then kick the features clean off your face.
The first female competitor from New Zealand to make her name at this level.
The irresistible force.
And from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Here comes dominance personified. Nia Jax, this is a superstar who comes from a long line of sports entertainers who have built this business. She carries that legacy with her every time she steps inside a WWE ring. That is a woman who looks like she owns the ring.
Been so impressed with what this young lady has accomplished in such a short time.
Her eyes will lure you in, but her style will destroy you. That is Nia Jax to a T.
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
And again, yet another counter.
Setting it up. Nice neck breaker. Well scouted reversal there.
And she's back in the ring now. Things aren't looking good for her.
Oh, tear the features clean off your face.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. What a drop kick.
There she goes. She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now?
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Nothing fancy here. Oh, man, check out this power. And down.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Stomping down. Here we go.
Ooh, just relentless.
Connected on that.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there. Uh-oh.
Neck breaker. In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Nasty drop.
Oh, working on the arm. Uh-oh, flashback.
Shining Wizard.
Is that enough for the win? Pin's broken up. Oh, perfect kick.
Wasn't expecting that.
Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine.
Sasha Banks setting it up.
Knees to the gut. Flashback.
This is not going to end well for Sasha Banks.
Jarring impact. Back inside the ring. Oh, wow. Lights out. And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Probably not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why?
Being put into knots.
How in the world can you get Nia out of submission hold?
I didn't think we'd see it, but I think we could see the impossible. Nia could tap out. Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
Uh-oh. Just caught flush.
She's looking relentless now.
She's definitely energized, but she'd better make sure she saves something for later. Got to be agonizing for the arm.
DDT. Oh. The better part of valor.
Brutality.
Near fall.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury.
Shining Wizard.
Right to the jaw.
Hey, Byron, just like you. Shoulders down. Running it. Wow, Corey, what do you think of this decision?
I like it a lot, Cole.
Look at this. I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point in the match?
Oh, double knee arm breaker. And no luck against Nia Jax there.
She is activating beast mode. Incredible athleticism.
Quick thinking by Nia Jax.
Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Oh!
Right to the back.
Oh, a jumping arm breaker. Look at Sasha Banks dishing it out.
The boss in control. Ooh, vicious kick. Sasha striking right to the kidney.
Here she goes. Back in the ring now. Hair pull mat slam. In a big way here, guys.
Overhand strike from the boss. Michael Cole, get ready.
Oh, I can't wait. Here we go. Sasha Banks.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
Kick right to the midsection. Dropped from above. Ooh, in the face. Octopus stretch locked in. How in the world can you get Nia in a submission hold?
I didn't think we'd see it, but I think we... An impressive fatal
four-way win.
Here is your winner, AJ Lee.
Nice win here in this fatal four-way match.
To be able to fend off 3 other women like that is truly an amazing accomplishment.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You, on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
I'll do my talking in the ring at the Royal Rumble.
Wait, before you leave, I have a gift for you. To commemorate our big match and also honor our very first fight. Come on, it's rude to turn down a gift.
Of course, Hothead Red loses her temper.
She was provoked.
I hope Red's happy, but if you ask me, this type of juvenile behavior should have stayed in high school.
No matter how you feel about what just transpired, these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
So what number did you get for the Royal Rumble match?
2.
Oh, well, that's a really tough draw, but I'm sure lots of people have won from that spot. Wait, is that piece of paper with your number on it folded in half?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's not 2, it's 23.
Okay, now I like your chances a little better. Not that I was doubting you before.
After I win the Rumble, I can't wait to watch you put Brooklyn in her place once and for all.
She may have gotten the better of me in the past, but tonight's different. She has to step into my ring.
Yeah.
My only concern is she might pull something cheap, like having Samoa Joe get involved.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, have you seen Sin Cara? I think I owe him an apology.
Why?
When I thought I drew number 2, I may have thrown a slight tantrum and damaged his mini trampoline. I'm not sure he even knows how to get into the ring without that.
I think he'll manage for one night. Besides, we have bigger things to worry about.
Okay.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it going to be?
It's Sin Cara!
Whoa, what just happened there?
His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm going to go with no.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
I guess we're moving on to our next entrant.
It's Trey.
Adam Cole can't wait to get his hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference. We all know these superstars are extremely skilled, but to win a Royal Rumble, you need a little bit of luck too, right, Corey?
I wouldn't call it luck, Michael, but I would say you need some good fortune, and that starts with picking a good number. The later entrants have a definite advantage.
True, Corey. When your number comes up, you have to be ready to go.
Has been eliminated.
Hope it's one of the last ones forward.
That's for sure. I mean, I definitely would have won the Royal Rumble in 2012 if I picked number 30.
Oh, my goodness.
This does not look good for Seth Rollins.
Ooh, just relentless.
He's been quickly taking control here.
Yeah, he's able to ramp it up whenever he wants to.
Enough already.
Now trampling the opposition. Who's going to enter next? Now this is just a ruthless attack.
Oh, such aggression.
Uh-oh, this will shake things up.
You're not kidding, Michael.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Shot block.
Oh, such a dynamic maneuver from Elias.
No, another reversal.
Neither
Ladies
one of
and
them are
gentlemen,
willing to give an
Elias
inch here.
has been eliminated.
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
Seth Rollins finds a way out.
Uh-oh. Here he comes, fellas.
And he looks determined as ever.
Stop pulling a leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring. I'll be surprised if this doesn't lead to an elimination.
Byron, have you ever been in a Rumble?
Oh, in my dreams.
I have.
Get ready.
Saw that one coming.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Look at the height.
Vegas, sir.
Bang, right in the face.
Haymaker connects.
Devastating elbow.
Had it scouted.
Gets him with a counter.
How impressive was that reversal?
Boom, right in the button. I think he just punched him in the chest. Forearm right across the back of the neck. Boom, shakes things up a bit,
to say the least.
lost in the corner right now.
Ooh-wee. Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
German suplex. Swinging neck breaker.
Big E with the excellent move to get out.
Boom!
Who's it gonna be?
Could very well get dumped out here.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Oh, and a knee. And another. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Bang, right in the face.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
A striking blow. Wicked shot.
Ooh-wee. Well-scouted reversal there.
And Big E exploiting the opening. Bang! That'll turn your lights out. Hooking him up. Saw that one coming. Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
They just punch him in the chest. Oh, Corey.
This could be big.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
Kevin Owens has been eliminated.
Clothesline.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Solid contact from Daniel Bryan.
Ouch.
Roundhouse kick. Oh, a chop. Full impact. He's not in a good spot here, guys. Trying for the elimination here.
Velveteen Dream has been eliminated.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Belly to belly.
Vicious.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. And finds a counter. Right to the gut. Big boot.
Vicious.
He has something big planned. Waist slip.
Yeah, Ross power there.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
There he goes.
The new
Crashing to
Daniel
the floor.
Bryan has been eliminated.
Look at the height.
Famous, sir.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Harsh impact.
Oh, and he can definitely make a difference here, guys.
Without a doubt.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Look at... Interesting. There's the... Spin kick to the midsection.
Ooh, bullseye.
Lariat. There's the
Big
elimination
E
button.
has
That was
been eliminated.
Big boot. Vicious. From behind.
German suplex.
Oh, nasty impact. As the wrist locked up. Ripcord lariat. Belly-to-belly suplex.
He weaves out of the way. Clothesline. Oh, and there's the elimination.
Ricochet
He's
has been
definitely being the
eliminated.
aggressor here.
Yeah, well, it's not how you start, but how you finish.
Bang, right in the face. Ooh. Oh, what a clothesline.
Seth Rollins
He did
has
it.
been
Trey has won
eliminated.
the Royal Rumble and will now go on to fight for a championship at WrestleMania.
Wait a second. Why is the countdown clock starting up again? The Rumble's over.
Apparently there's another entrant.
Hold on, it can't be.
Is that who I think it is?
No way.
It's the President of the United States of America. President Rock is in the Royal Rumble.
This is unbelievable. We all thought the match was over, but I guess there are 31 entrants this year.
It's the president. He can do whatever he wants.
We're all witnessing history. For the first time ever, the President is competing in the Royal Rumble.
And Trey has to beat him to go to WrestleMania.
Over the years, there have been numerous surprise entrants in the Royal Rumble, from returning superstars to legends and even celebrities. But none of them were bigger than this.
Surprise factor aside, what can we expect to see from President Rock tonight? I mean, as of late, all of his fierce opponents have been of the political variety in Washington. What kind of fighting shape is he in?
Just look at him. I don't think he's missed a workout the entire time he's been in the Oval Office. In fact, I heard half of Air Force One has been converted into the top-of-the-line gym.
And don't forget, Trey's already been in the Rumble for a while. The President's completely rested.
You two may be right, but we're about to find out if our Commander-in-Chief has what it takes to win the Royal Rumble.
We're about to see
Side Russian leg sweep.
Little known fact, guys, the first ever Royal Rumble was broadcast on free television at the very same time that the competition was holding their Bunkhouse Stampede pay-per-view. Coincidence? I think not. Now this is just a ruthless attack.
Oh, such aggression.
Waist slip.
Yeah, Ross Howard there. He wants it one more time. Down with a brain buster. That'll scramble your brain.
Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
to elaborate more on the 1988 Royal Rumble Bunkhouse Stampede controversy, it's worth noting that the competition held their event in New York that night, a location long considered to be WWE territory.
A bold move indeed, but I'm willing to bet in retrospect, the competition wishes they never did poke that bear.
Incredible technical prowess from The Rock.
Lightning fast reflexes.
His offense is on point right now.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how long his stamina can hold here.
And it's The Rock with the reversal. And now that one's countered. Oh! Clothesline! Barring any more surprises, this time it's official. Trey has won the Royal Rumble and will compete for a title at WrestleMania.
I still can't believe what we just witnessed. This is going to make headlines all around the world.
It looks like the president's not finished with Trey.
Trey has earned the president's seal of approval.
Maybe he's in line for a cabinet position.
Let's not get carried away, Saxton.
He should at least get an invite to the White House.
You've known the president for a long time, Cole. You been to the White House yet?
No, but he's a busy guy. I'm sure he'll get around to inviting me. Anyway, congratulations again to Trey on this history-making night.